Hello, this is Tanya from Love Goddess Tarot. Today we're going to do a twin flame reading and we're going to see what's next for your love. So what's very interesting is, as I've already shuffled the cards for the group, what immediately came out with that this has been a time of complete transformations. You may have experienced a transformation in your own life of letting something go, or you may have recently experienced an ending to the way your relationship has been progressing, because it feels like that there could have been some difficulties that needed to clear before you both could move on and make new decisions and start again on a new slate. So this time of endings often can be very profound, and it leaves one feeling empty, sometimes quite confused, and you may be questioning whether this person is your twin flame or not. Or you may be questioning whether you're able to make this work and whether this is going to come together. You could also be between relationships right now and just feeling like somehow the hope has sort of gone away and your enthusiasm is not quite there, but it will be restored. This is important. This is divinely guided, and the guide spirits is saying that this is a necessary time of clearing. I hear clearing the dead wood so that you can start again on a new slate without all these old beliefs, stories, habits, patterns that have been playing out for both of you. And so this has given you a chance to pause and to really question what it is you want. There's a feeling that you've been spending some time really focused on what it is you want, but you may be feeling somewhat hopeless and also just like, is this really ever going to happen? There's a bit of despondency, and this pause isn't exactly a comfortable place to be. So it does feel like you could be quite wrapped up in yourself at the moment with regards to this transformative energy that has swept through your life and taken away anything that just hasn't been working. But Spirit's also saying not to give up. Now, there's definitely been some questions and some trust issues around your relationship. There's a sense that perhaps one or both of you have not been entirely honest with your feelings. In other words, you weren't authentic and really saying it as it is. You may have been wearing masks. You may have put on a brave face. You may have hidden behind bravado, ego. Even it's definitely saying you've hidden away your true feelings from each other. This could be one or both of you. So this makes things really difficult because from a communication perspective, messages have not connected. They haven't gelled. And so there could be misunderstandings due to this. And there's also a feeling that communication right now has just been like weird. So it's like you look and you kind of go, nah, this person is not feeling it for me. Or they may be looking at you going, no, this isn't happening. And so no one's really sure what they should do. Some of you have perhaps also been tippy-toeing around an issue that you haven't wanted to face. And it's something you have to face, both within yourselves and with the current situation. So it's really important that you're radically honest with yourself. Really get honest, and mostly around your own feelings. And so there's still this time of being on your own. The Hermit is really about your inner wisdom. And, you know, Spirit is wanting to make sure that you're aligned with your true path. And that has to happen first. You need to be aligned with you before you can be with your twin flame. And perhaps you've experienced some difficulties in this relationship. And so, you know, there's also some fear around being really honest about how things kind of are or were, and that someone might have not been portraying the situation exactly accurately. So these are all things that need to come to light and clear. It is saying that your person is coming up with an offer. So with the King of Cups, there is an opening up and extending the olive branch. I keep feeling like you've either had like some serious arguments in the past, or there's just been a damper on the whole beautiful, loving energy. And so this person is coming forward with an offer of love, and how they present it, well, it depends on how you're going to receive it. It is an offer, and it has to do with some form of celebration. And this to me indicates that you may meet them or bump into them even at some sort of event. They may ask you out to meet up, and it is very positive. So those feelings are coming to a head, and things will be cleared. And Spirit is saying that this needs to clear in order for you to be together, and you should be open to at least hearing what your person wants to bring to the table. Now, there has been something going on, and when I see this, it feels to me like one or both of you have been going through some extreme heartache and difficulties in the past. And so I feel your person is coming in to clarify this. Now, you may have assumptions. You might think there's a third party. You might have thought that there weren't the feelings, present for you to have a harmonious union. But whatever their actions and reactions have been towards you, it's left you feeling pretty hurt, and also very unable to move forward from the pain. It feels like some heavy wounding, old wounds coming up to be cleared. Now, what's very interesting is also that your person has been going through their own emotional challenges as well. And it's interesting because through you not being stubborn and accepting this opportunity as it presents itself, and it feels like this is December energy, so your person could be popping up in December and clarifying this. So if things have been moving slowly, if you've had a no contact, things are going to be clarified. If there has been issues with a third party at all, this will be put to rest. This will be closed off, and this is a new start. You're also, through this time of having gone through your transformations, you're also going to be very much outspoken, very clear about what it is you want. You've needed this time out. And of course, whether you're male, female, or gender neutral, it is not important, because it's the energy that the Queen represents. So she represents the speaking the truth, the divine truth, tapping into the feminine intuitive energies, which of course both male, female, or gender neutral people do have, which is that inner intuition. And from a very fair place, as you can see, it's not emotional, it's not fighting, it's not emotional, it's not disruptive. And as you can see, the clouds in the background are indicating that these arguments are in the past. Whatever has been unclear for you, whatever you have had disagreements on, it's in the past. It's time to move on now. It's time to move forward. And with the Chariot, once you have this clarifying conversation, things will start to move forward. Some of you will be moving forward with your twin flame. This is such an energy of divinity leading your relationship. And if you look at it, there's such balance here. the dark and the light being balanced, movement forward, real movement forward, but in a solid way. This is a solid chariot. This relationship is being driven by spirit. You are twin flames. This is a twin flame connection confirmed by the Two of Cups, with spirit coming through and blessing the union. So whatever you've gone through, hold out, dear ones. Stay strong. Don't get caught up in your old patterns of fear, doubt, uncertainty, and distrust. Let spirit guide this relationship. Let spirit guide this person to you in the right way. Even if you are in communication, let spirit lead. So it's a time of allowing things to unfold in the most natural way. You will manage. There's a bit of fear. What if I can't speak my truth? Or what if I'm not clear about what I want? There could be a little bit of a battle that is happening within two, but it's against the illusions that your mind is producing. This is not truth. So you are able to move forward because everything is supporting you. The Wheel of Fortune, again, spirit is just bringing in this divine synchronicity and this flow into this beautiful twin flame relationship. And I feel like December is your month. I feel like it's the month to allow things to unfold. There's such luck. There's such balance of all elements for you and your relationship. You'll both be in a better space, and things that are going to unfold, again, the dark and the light balancing. Again, the sense, trust your intuition. You have this inner wisdom. You are in a time of spiritual growth, and things are coming to light, and you're very powerful. And perhaps your person feels quite intimidated by you at times because you're not only powerful, but you also come across as really strong, really independent, and really balanced. And so it does feel like, I keep feeling like your person has had to step back and really reassess their lives. It feels like they've been doing the accounts in their life. What needs to go? What needs to clear? Things that didn't work. I feel like putting X's in the box. So whether there's children and exes, getting clear around what they need to release, and setting new things in motion, and having heart-to-heart conversations, and getting things ready for themselves, but also for you, and getting really clear around what they want from you too. There are issues of codependency, and this is what has been clearing from your life through this deep transformation, so that this codependent pattern that plays out, perhaps it's a pattern in your relationships, it will be healed through this twin flame relationship. It will be okay to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You are on the same page. You both want the same things, despite what it looks like in the 3D reality currently. There's a lot of chemistry. The chemistry will reconnect you. It will not keep you apart. It will bring you back together again. This chemistry is the bond that binds you, and it's there. It's a divine bond. So let's have a look and see if there's a message from your person. What's next? What are they going to do next with regards to your love? What do they want to express to you? Okay, so your person hides behind material things. They may be quite focused on their career and building a life and the things they own. It might be how they identify, but in truth, they are a wonderful being behind all of this. And, they're able to really show up with you because you make them feel comfortable. Somehow there's been miscommunication. So it says here, finding out the truth crushed me. And perhaps this has to do with some things that need to be discussed, because to me it feels like what they feel is the truth is not the truth. I left when I saw you with someone. So for some of you, you might have been involved with someone else, but for the majority, I feel like perhaps what they are assuming was not the truth. So, you know, they don't want to lose you. They wish that things could be different. So they're having a lot of thoughts around, you know, you and your relationship, and this needs to clear, this miscommunication. There's some miscommunication between you guys that needs to clear, and let it clear, because organically Spirit is bringing in the clearing that is needed for you to be able to move forward. There's going to be a fresh start, a new start, getting to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. Your love languages are extremely different. Both of you need different things, and it's very important to listen to your partner and to identify what it is they need, but you're learning from each other. That is what this twin flame connection is about. It's about learning, it's about lessons, and it's about growth. And it's such a beautiful card because, again, we have the water, we have the connection to the emotions, and there's a lot of movement coming in for that in the next while, the shifting of the emotional state. So when can we expect this conversation to happen, to clear the way so that you can move forward into what you're waiting for, the love? Ooh, there's a need to let go and trust. So this is part of that transformation that's happening. Somehow there are some of you that are doubting that Spirit is guiding your relationship. You have to reaffirm your trust. Live in the end result. So in other words, live in a space where it's already happened. You know, just like if you have a vehicle, you don't think about your vehicle excessively. You may be grateful that you have it, that it takes you from point A to B, that you don't get stuck in bad weather, and you may feel grateful that you have the opportunity to move around and travel, but you don't think about it every minute of the day. You don't think negatively about it and go, oh my goodness, you know, what if the wheels fail? What if the steering doesn't work? What if the gear stick doesn't move right? What if I can't drive the car properly? Those are not things you think about. And so the same with your relationship, the same with this twin flame relationship. Simply say, it is done. We are together, harmoniously together in loving union. And forget about it. Let it go. Let go and trust. Too much overthinking going on, too much happening in the mental realm. And this also blocks things. You must choose a new direction to proceed. So it cannot be the same path, following the same path again and again. Remember, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Work on those issues, work on your patterns so that you can move ahead together successfully. It requires trust, and it requires you to be present with an open heart. You can do it. If you'd like to have a personal reading about your twin flame, you can have a look in the link below. I will post the link to my website. All my readings are there. I hope you've enjoyed this video and this reading, and that we'll see each other again. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment below, because I so love reading your comments and answering them. And I always love hearing about your story. So please do leave me a comment below if this has resonated with you. Remember, it's a general reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest fly. Have a beautiful day. Lots of love and blessings.